What is up, awesome people, and welcome back to my Pokemon X and Y Battle Mason series. So in the last episode, my Mono Dragon NFE team, which consisted of Dragonair, Gabite and Sliggoo, finally took a defeat after making our way to round 16 when we fell to unfortunate Whimsicott, which, as I said, was a very unfortunate Pokemon to come across. So I did mispredict, thinking it was going to be like a Leaf Seed set, which it kind of was, but in the end it turned out to be a sweeping set, which I don't often see very often. So as I said, it took me off guard, and unfortunately it swept my entire team, which is quite unfortunate, but I did kind of see that coming with no guaranteed counters to that thing. Okay, so this episode, it's a fan suggested Pokemon episode. So the Pokemon I am using in this episode have been suggested by you guys, the fellow viewers, which are awesome, because without you guys this series just cannot happen. So I've got 3 Pokemon. 3 of them have, well, 2 of them were suggested. The final Pokemon kind of wasn't suggested, but they did suggest a Pokemon that is an evolved form of it, and it actually put my mind on this Pokemon, so that's the reason why I'm using it. And I shall give a shout out to that person. Sorry, I had a bit of a hiccup just then. So the 3 Pokemon I am using in this episode is Swadloon, Quilladin, and Lombre. So the 3 shoutouts go to Butterfly32238, who suggested Swadloon. Games and Stuff with Carrot G, I think that's how you pronounce that little bit. Sorry if I did pronounce that last bit wrong. Who suggested Quilladin. And Pokemaster1802, who mentioned Ludicolo as a Pokemon I should use. However, since I needed a Pokemon who could counteract a Fire type, since Grass types have a huge weakness to fire, especially Swadloon, I needed something with a Water type move to take down any pesky Fire types, so I decided to go Lombre instead of Ludicolo. So I will give you a shout out there, just for kickstarting my brain there on that evolution line, which is probably going to help me out quite a lot. So thank you guys for your suggestions there, and if you got any suggestions of your own to all the rest of my audience, make sure to leave them in the comment section below, and I shall have a gander and see if there's any Pokemon there that catch my eye for the next fan suggested episode. Alrighty, so I've already mentioned my team consists of Swadloon, Lombre, and Quilladin. So major big threats against this team will be, of course, Fire types, especially Swadloon's got a big 4 times weakness there to Fire. Poison type is going to be another big worry as well. Flying type is another worry. Ice types, and another one that's going to be a big threat will be other grass types, especially up against, well, not so much Quilladin. I do have Poison Jab for that reason. But another big worry I have is steel types. So my Quilladin won't be able to do much to steel types at all, but Lombre is about the only Pokemon who can actually do something against steel types, so I'm kind of hoping I don't come across too many of them. But now that I've said that, I'll probably come across every single battle with a steel type, which is not going to be quite fun at all. So one main thing about grass types is they're quite defensive physically, which is making it quite hard to build a team around, because a lot of grass types, as I said, can be built quite defensively, especially NFE. Most of them would carry Everlight, so there's not quite a lot of sweepers or sweeping potential for grass types at all. Lombre is my special sweeper. Quilladin's hopefully going to be my specially defensive physical sweeper, which is quite a weird combination, but believe me, it does work if you can get it all set up. And Swadloon's going to be my Sticky Web utility Pokemon, so I don't usually run through with a utility Pokemon in Mason. However, Swadloon's going to make my life a hell of a lot easier. Sticky Web, and I do have Bug Bite to get rid of some pesky berries. I might be able to score myself a few boosts as well with Bug Bite. I'm pretty sure when I do use Bug Bite and eat a berry, I can get a health boost from Citrus Berry. I can get like stat boosts from Gallon Berry, Potato Berry, Salic Berry, and all that. Toxic and Protect, obviously, to stall out some annoying tanky Pokemon as well. As I said, Quilladin will be my special defensive physical sweeper. So it's got Everlight, it's max special defense, max health. It's got bulk up to make up for its no EVs in defense. Normally you'd run max defense on this thing, or you can go, as I said, max special defense. It's quite bulky, and special defense goes up well into, I think, near the 300s. C-Bomb and Poison Jab were its moves. I only put Poison Jab on there in case I do get walled by other grass types there. Usually I'd probably run Brick Break. Maybe you can also run Power Up Punch, but I thought there was no point with Bulk Up. And Lombre, as I said, is being my special sweeper. I'm not going for the Rain Dish set or the Swift Swim set. I'm going for an Own Tempo ability with Potato Berry. Own Tempo is a little bit more useful in Battle Mason since I do like throwing confusion out at you with like Sweet Kiss and Confused Ray and all that. So I won't be able to get confused, which is awesome. It's a special sweeper, so max special attack and max speed. I'm running Modest since I don't really need all that much speed really on this team since I am carrying Sticky Web on Swadloon. So on Lombre I've got Scald, Ice Beam, Giga Drain and Hidden Power Fire. I did spend quite a lot of time figuring out which Hidden Power I actually wanted on Lombre. Originally I went through Hidden Power Ground, I went through Hidden Power Fighting. In the end I went Hidden Power Fire because I need to hit Steel types, I need to hit Bug types as well. I need to hit Ice types, so I thought Fire was the best way to go there. As I said, there was so many possibilities there, but I just, as I said, went for Hidden Power 5, thinking that probably was the best coverage that I could possibly need. Anyways, I think I've ranted on enough, so let's get into the battles. So, I'm going to be right back at round 1 again. Ah, my goodness. Hopefully the next episode when I choose my team, oh, bugger, what did I just do? No, that's it. Sorry, I'm half asleep at the moment. I've worked today, I think, as I mentioned in the last episode. So my brain is just not on it at the moment. So hopefully that doesn't bugger me out. Anyways, I'm going to lead off with my Swadloon, trying to get the Sticky Web off. Then go with Quilladin and my Lombre as the standby Pokemon. And oh my goodness, since I am carrying a Lombre, I had to get the Minor B imitation song, didn't I? Ah! So yeah, as you probably noticed, I am playing Pokemon Coliseum music in the background. I just thought since I did have Lombre, it reminded me of Ludicolo. Now this is I've mentioned it, everyone's probably thinking the Minor B theme. Which is a freaking awesome song, by the way. So if I do go through Ludicolo, I'm going to be playing that song on repeat the entire episode. So look forward to that. Anyways, I'm going to got a Natu lead, and I've got a Swadloon lead. I didn't mention that Swadloon had a Focus Sash on it just to make sure I got the Sticky Web off. So unfortunately another problem with Sticky Web is any flying Pokemon or levitating Pokemon is not going to get affected by this. Is another reason why I had to carry a few other moves. So this thing's got Ominous Wind, so it's going to try and raise its stats. It's not going to do an awful lot to my Swadloon, even though I am max defense on this thing as well. Again, another thing when I was also building this team was I had no idea what EVs run on this thing. I didn't know if I wanted to turn it into a sweeper with Sticky Web, a bulky Pokemon with Sticky Web, or just max health, max speed just to get the bloody Sticky Web off. So I ended up going kind of a bulky utility set, as I said. Frick, it's got double team. Lucky I poisoned the damn thing. So obviously Toxic and Protect's gonna make this life a lot easier. I'm going for Bug Bite just to see if it's got a berry. I'm thinking it's probably got a citrus berry on it. Alright, so set up another double team. Eventually it's just got to kill itself, so even if it does stall me out, which it's not going to be able to, eat that. Oh, I didn't have a citrus berry or anything, that's alright. It's probably got Light Clay since it did set up a Reflect at the start there, so I'm just going to set up a Protect just in case it didn't go for a double team this turn, and went for Ominous Wind, so take that. Alright, so it's nearly dead, and Reflect wore off. Another thing you can also do with Swadloon for the Battle Mason, if you're already using an Everlight Pokemon, is you could always go Leftovers. That is another possibility. As I said, I just went for Focus Sash just to ensure that I got a Sticky Web off, just in case I led with a counter. Alright, so this is the biggest fear, was a Steel type like Magnemite. I can't actually go for a Toxic on this thing. It did get affected by Sticky Web, and I'm just all around walled by it. I could go into Lombre, or I could go into Happy Quill. Seed Bomb is still going to do quite a lot to that thing. It will tank its electric moves and steel type moves quite well, actually. I actually might go into Happy Quills. It's a bit of a safer switch in than it will be to Lombre. I don't think Lombre is going to particularly like a move being hitting it, especially if it's neutral. Right, let's go for Mirror Shot. It actually did quite a lot. My accuracy fell. That's a bit annoying. So really the only thing I can actually hit this thing with is Seed Bomb. So I'm going to get just a few bulk ups up so I can actually hit this thing decently. And this thing's keeps going for Mirror Shot. And that's doing an insane amount of damage. I'm just going to hit it now. I actually should have gone... I missed! God damn it! This is where Brick Break would have been awesome. And it must be hiding Bright Powder because that was very weird. Seed Bomb doesn't normally miss. And unfortunately, this isn't going to hit very hard either. Actually, that hit pretty well for a Reflect and not very effective as well. Oh, I just live. Awesome. So I can go for the Synesis here and get some health back. Will-O-Wisp or something would have been handy here. Alright, so another Mirror Shot. Ah, God. Hopefully I can stall out Mirror Shot. I don't actually know how much PP it's got, so... I'm not too sure how often I'm going to be... how long I'll be doing this for, at least. And it's not... I don't know if it's a special type move or what, because that's doing a hell of a lot of damage. So I know I can leave at least another Mirror Shot, so I'm going to deal a little bit more damage to it. And then go for the Synesis the next turn. So Reflect wore off. So it's probably going to set up a Reflect this turn. So I do get a free turn of Synesis if that is the case. Alright, so another Mirror Shot. If I get critted, I'm going to be royally screwed. Oh, nice. I didn't even get a crit. Oh, because no Reflect. That's why. I was going to say, that did a hell of a lot of damage. Reflect makes a huge difference. So, Metatite comes in. Oh, I definitely need to put up a few bulk. Oh, sugar. I need to actually heal. Hopefully one bulk up's enough. Alright, what are you going for? Low sweep. So the heavier I am, the more damage, which is... Oh, sorry, that's the wrong... That's low kick, not low sweep. Low sweep always lowers speed. I'm not particularly too worried on that one. Quillan is exactly the fastest Pokemon in the world. So, D-Tech there, and I allow to get one free bulk up there, so I can just start tanking this Metatite pretty easily. And without a doubt, I think a Seed Bomb's going to do quite a lot of damage. Alright, Faint's not going to do too much damage at all because that's just mainly using it past Protect. And that goes down to a Seed Bomb. So, awesome work, Quilladin. Okay, that's the first... That was only the first battle. Good grief, that didn't feel like a first battle at all thanks to that bloody Magnemite. Okay, so... for an update on my battle points, I think I'm well into the 80s now. Before I did the NFE battle, I think I had 60, so I'd be well into the 80s or 90s for battle points now, which is actually not too bad. Alright, so we got a lead of Larvitar. Alright, so Larvitar can hold like a multiple range of berries actually thanks to its multiple weaknesses. So it's going straight for the Rock Slide there. And that's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. Oh, it was a crit, that's why I was going to say I'm defensive. God damn it, unless it was banded, but god damn it. And plus, yeah, it is super effective. I had to think for a second if it was or not. Oh. I'm going to go for a bite. A bug bite. In case I do live, I can at least knock off a berry then. Ah, bugger. Well, so much for that idea. At least I got the sticky web off. I might go for Sombra. I couldn't think of a better name for this thing. I was going to call it like Padhead for a second, or I thought, oh, that's actually not a good name for it, Padhead. I knew it! I had a choice of Giga Drain or Scald. It didn't matter at all. I had a Pashu Berry. It's a weird berry to have on it, actually. Then again, it's got, like, as I said, multiple weaknesses, so it could have been anything. Alright, so Cranidos comes onto the field. It gets caught in Sticky Web, so... It's got Mob Breaker. I'm still trying to think what this could be. It's gonna go straight for the Scald here. That should take it out, which it does. Nice. Good work, Lombre. And the last Pokemon is Snorunt. Oh, bollocks. Oh wait, I'm Water Grass, so it's not really much of a threat as it normally would be, but I'm gonna go for Hidden Power Fire here. That should take it out unless it's a bulky one. Oh, bollocks, it kinda is. Oh. Oh, it's a sweeping set. It goes for the Hail as well, so Potato Berry raise its special attack. It's actually not going to matter all too much. I am gonna get buffed by the damn Hail. Oh my goodness, it's got Moody! What is this? It outspeed me too thanks to that bloody speed boost. Anyways, you can go down. Eat this. And with that, that's round 2 completed after a good laugh. Then again, it's not as funny with a Snorunt. It's actually funniest with a Bidoof or a B-Barrel. God. Alright, so another battle point there. Alright, so on to round 3. So let's see what round 3 brings us. Hopefully no steel types. That would be awesome if there was no steel types. This team has an sorry, I can't talk tonight. I'm absolutely dreadful at talking at the moment. This team... Oh, I knew it. I said it. I called it. I so called that one. Anyways, as I was saying, this team isn't actually built around countering steel types very well. I couldn't actually work out how to counter them. As I said, I could have gone for a Brick Braid or Power Up Punch and Quilladen, but I went Poison Jab because I didn't want to get walled by grass types. So I think I may have gone for the freaking worst case scenario there. And now I can't do bugger all to this thing. Unless I bug bite it. Aha, you missed with metal sounds. So it's going to try and lower my special defense. Ah, I didn't have a berry. Bugger. Well, I know now it's got freaking metal sound. I might go into Sombra and just take care of it with that. Not really much Sweatloon can actually do because it's just going to take my bug bites all day. Oh no, here comes a Mirror Shot. Okay, it's not very effective, so nice. And you can eat another Hidden Power too. At least Lombre is fit to cake out a bloody steel type. They're going to be the bane of my existence in this episode, I reckon. Alright, Stunky. Which got caught in the sticky web. Huh, Poison Dark. It's got Aftermath, which is not going to bother me at all. It's a poison type though, that's a big problem. And listen to that intense music, it almost is quite intense. I don't particularly know what to do. I'm going to have to go for a Scald and hope for the best, I suppose. It will take me out with this poison move if it lives, which it does. Ah, Torment! It had the perfect opportunity to take me out and it wasted on a bloody Torment. Alright, so I can't use that. So let's go straight for the Ice Beam and take out that bloody Stunky. Oh, well that was handy. It didn't attack. Oof. Alright, Snorunt. Another one. This will probably live another Hidden Power since the last one did. Unless it's a different set altogether. It honestly would not surprise... Oh no, it had Moody. Never mind. I was going to say, it also has like Snowveil or something. And this one lives, so I suppose that's a bit of a more sweepy set. Hard to tell. Unless I got min damage the last time, which would have sucked balls if I did. Right, so that's next battle down. So again, I am aiming for at least round 10 with this team. It'd pretty sweet if I do get that far with a grass team. It's pretty hard to pull off a decent grass type team. With so many goddamn weaknesses. Oh, Venipede. Poison and Steel are like the bloody banes of this episode. I can't poison this one either. I'll have to go straight for the Sticky Web. Ah, you went for Protect. So this is definitely a speed boost set. Would not surprise me actually if it's actually a baton passing set. No, it's actually not speed boost. Let's bug bite it. Okay, it's going straight for the Venoshock. Which Swedloon is going to nom 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 pretty well actually. Let's see what you have. Aha! I ate a Chesto Berry, but it did nothing because I'm not asleep. Alright, so it's probably not wise to switch out at all. Might scout out what it's going to do. Oh! Okay, I see a pattern going on here. So it attacks one turn and then protects. So I might use that to my advantage. Oh, so now it freaking goes for the Toxic. So I had to have running a Toxic move there if it's got Venoshock. Alright, so now it's going to go for the Protect, which gives me a free chance to swap out. And I'll go into Lombre and just handle this thing with a Hidden Power Fire. Bug Bite has done a decent amount of damage to this thing, so it should be well in range of a KO with Hidden Power Fire. Oh, it didn't actually go for the Protect. I overshot it. It didn't actually do all that much thanks to me not being poisoned. Alright, let's take this thing out. It probably just went straight for the Toxic this turn. But it's not even going to get a chance to do that, so that went down. So that was awesome. Alright, Ladybar. You can eat this as well. Just don't be a bulky one. Oh, why are you bulky, Ladybar? Oh, yuck. Double team. I hate double team in Battle Mason. Especially when they got Bright Powder and Double Team. That's just an annoying combo. Oh well, Ladybar goes down. Last Pokemon is Spheal. Alright, so Spheal is normally quite bulky and special defense. Ah, here it is! I was wondering this song was going to start playing. It's just not, well, it would have been more epic if I was using a Ludicolo, but I suppose Lombre is going to have to do. Now I feel like dancing. Alright, we're going to finish that Spheal off. As I also did promise, when I do end up using a Ludicolo, I'm going to have this song just on pure repeat for the entire episode. Only because I can, and it's such an epic song. Okay, so what round was that again? I've completely forgotten, because this song is like pure awesome. It makes you forget all your problems. Round 5 we're up to. We're actually not doing all that badly, actually. Have I lost a Pokemon yet? I think I have. I honestly cannot remember. Ah, it's a top percentage Rattata. I thought youngster Joey had it, not Owen. Okay, so Rattata, it can go for the Super Fang. It's got quick attack, so that's not going to do anything because I am max defense. And it was Mason, well known for their crits. I can never get this lucky in a Wi-Fi battle. Alright, so I think this thing's banded. It will explain why it's just quick attacking me when it's got much better options. And I ate a Cherry Berry. Cherry Berry, I think that's with confusion. I can't... Paralysis or... Don't take my word for that one. I actually cannot remember. Regardless, I ate it and it did nothing. Oh well, I'm gonna bite you to death. A weird little bug took you out. Now give it a hug. It looks fancier. Oh, rats. Oh, what's the bet this thing's holding a berry? Why are you going for Leah? I can never understand these NPCs. They've got the perfect chance to take me out, but they don't go for an attack. I had a Pashu Berry! That's for water. Well, I know not to go for Scald then. Okay, so now it's going for the Flame Burst. It actually has a very low base power. I don't think it's going to kill. I live badly. At least I can go for the Toxic and just stall this thing out, and then just sending my Lombre and just Scald it. Even though it is actually a Holders Pashu Berry, so it ain't gonna matter because it's gonna die. So let's Protect Up on this thing. As you can probably tell, I ain't used to using Bug Bite. It's not usually a move I would normally use. Alright, so Flame Burst is going to finish off my Swelloon. Swelloon did an awesome job of scanning out its berry and getting rid of it. So I'm going to bring in my Lombre and Scald it, and it ain't going to be resisting that very well. Alright, Lombre, show us why you're awesome. Scald. Alright, so that's Pansear down. Alright, so last Pokemon is Machop. Alright, so Machop, it's got alright special defense. I reckon it is still going to go down though. Oh, it lives. That natural special defense. Alright, so Scary Face, it's going to drop my speed by ×2. I think it's going to no, it's not going to outspeed me. Alright, you're down. I just chopped it with Scald. Actually, that made no sense. That was a bad joke. As you can probably tell, I am tired. Oh, well. Alright, another battle point there. Alright, battle 6. We got 4 left before I usually call it quits. Alright, so we're up against a chef. Hopefully I can bug bite quite a lot of things here. Ah, Houndour. Houndour will most likely be holding a Pashu Berry. It would not be holding a Pashu Berry because it's too nervous to eat them. I wonder if Unnerve affects Houndour. Ah, thank you Focus Sash for coming in handy. I actually was starting to dread that Focus Sash might have been a wasted item. I'm glad I put it on that set now. Well, I'm going to get outsped and die. Oh, well, Houndour's going to burn me to a crisp. And that Swelloon down. Oh well, Swelloon, you still did your job. That's really all that matters. Okay, send in my Lombre. And let's Scald this thing. Oh, it's still outsped. Damn. Scarfed? Dang it, I'm not timid. Okay, you're down. You were a pain. Okay, Pampor. Well, nice. I can actually get some health back with this. Which is a bit of a shame. I just missed out on my Potato Berry. If only Houndour did a bit more damage. Okay, no. Thank you for the health. Got most of my health back, actually. That was awesome. Okay, last Pokemon is Snover. Ah, Hidden Power Fire. You're an absolute blessing in this episode. Okay, cop this. Oh, it lived. Oh, it doesn't have a Focus Sash. Invisible Focus Sash for the win. Oh, how did I still miss out on my Potato Berry? Oh, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna go down. Ah, bloody Invisible Focus Sashes. I hate them. Well, that was a pretty quick battle. Okay, so the Monograss team, as I said, there may be a few problems with this team since I am lackluster on the fighting type moves. It's still doing pretty well, I must admit. Lombre is just absolutely hyper carrying, which then again I did kind of see coming. Lombre is probably one of the few non-bulky sweeping grass types out there. Oh, yuck! Yuck! Cone Edge! Oh, what the hell am I going to do against this thing? I'm going to name my Lombre. I hate Hone Edge with a passion. Oh, great. So here comes the sword dance. I'm trying to think. I'll probably just go straight for the Shadow Snake. It's not. Let's Bug Bite to see what it's got. Okay, went straight for the Iron Head. Well, that's good. It's not going to affect Lombre all that much. What am I going to do? Might protect, see what it's going to do. Probably another Iron Head. Alright, so another Iron Head. I'm trying to just work out its pattern, that's all. Alright, go into Lombre, because I know that's going to resist an Iron Head, and I get a free switch on. Quick Claw. Right. That's going to be a pain. Right, so another Iron Head. That shouldn't do much at all. Then again, that did quite a lot. If you get a Quick Claw, I am absolutely rooted. Okay, good. Take it out. Good, that's that nasty piece of garbage out the way. Oof. Right, so Pansage. What can this thing do to my Lombre? It can't go for Leech Seed. Hidden Power, Ice Beam. Hidden Power's got 70. Ice Beam has... We've got Ice Beam. I'd like to use Giga Drain on something though. Alright, so Pansage is down. Last Pokemon is... Oh, come on! That's a bit harsh. Really? That's like a kick in the balls if I have balls. Actually... That's mean. I'm gonna use Giga Drain, hope it doesn't kill. Who am I kidding? It's Poochyena. Poochyena doesn't lead very many moves. Oh, come on, NPCs. That was very mean. Very, very, very mean. You had to throw Poochyena out there, did you? Oh. Now I feel sad. Sad face. I killed Poochyena. Oh well, 1 BP. Actually, no, I'm gonna need like 100 BP to make up for that. That's dreadful. Anyways, round 8. We've got 2 battles left before we reach round 10. So hopefully we can make it to round 10. Even for a Steel type. Cranidos. Alright, I wonder if this Cranidos has a Lychee Berry. That would be very handy if it does. So let's Sticky Web this. It's got Rock Slide. That's probably going to come close to killing, actually. It came close, but it didn't actually bring me down to my sash. That's pretty sad, Cranidos. Well, Bug Bite. Doesn't really matter if I stall it out, it's going to kill me. Plus, I want a free swap in on this thing as well. Right, so my Sweatloon goes down. Let's actually bring out my Quilladin. Bit of a swap up. Lombre will take this thing out, but I want to set up a few bulk ups and start using my Quilladin. I feel Quilladin has not had enough time in the spotlight. Alright, so since I've got no defensive EVs in this thing, that Rock Slide actually did quite a lot of damage. And I wouldn't be all too surprised if this thing is actually banded, just judging from the damage. Right, so I'm going to bulk up this turn and I'm going to go the Synesis the next turn. I should very well live this next attack as long as I don't get flinched. If I get flinched, I'm going to rage. Alright, so awesome, I get the Synesis up. Okay, so I can probably set up a few more bulk ups. And hopefully a Steel type is the next Pokemon coming out. Alright, so that's 3 bulk ups, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's 3. If it is, that should be enough, well enough bulk ups to be able to take out whatever's coming out along my way. So I went for the Synesis this turn, just in case he did flinch me. Because that would have sucked balls. Okay, so let's C-bomb this. And he missed, finally! Since I shaky 95 accuracy, it had to have missed sooner or later. And I got an unnecessary crit. I'm at +3. I don't think it was going to live that. Oh, poison. It's a Shroomish. Guess what, Shroomish? I have a special surprise for you. You can eat this. I'm quite glad I brought this now. Eat that. I bet it tastes yummy. That's why you fainted, because it tasted so good. Anyways, Esper is the last Pokemon. Alright, so you're gonna be bombed by seed bombs. A barrage of seeds is coming your way. Who would have thought seeds would be so deadly? Alright, so that trainer went down. Quilladin finally had his chance to shine. He's definitely now a happy Quill. Okay, so another battle point there for us. Battle 9 I think we're up to. So we've got this one and Battle 10, and then that'll be it for this episode, if I make it that far, of course. I think we're well into like 20 or 30 minutes. If so, I'm sorry. Alright, so we got Hoot with the lead. Oh, rats. Lombre is definitely going to be needed here. Although, Swedloon should be able to take a flying type move pretty well, actually, since I am max defense. Well, don't take my word on how much defense it does get, since I don't have an Everlight, but it should be pretty damn bulky. Alright, so I went for a Reflect there. Let's see what berry it's got, if it is holding a berry. It's most likely a light clay. Oh, I ate a cherry berry. Yummy! What's with all these berries and like no effect I can use? That's really annoying. And it's a special sweeping Hoot. Well, that's... Then again, I suppose most Hoots are specially orientated. And you're not putting me to sleep. Right, just protect up this turn just to stall out some Toxic. And I'll probably just end up staying with Swedloon because I don't particularly want to be put to sleep. Right, so another echoed voice there. Let's just go for a Bug Bite here. Wow, that did a lot of damage. That crit made a huge difference, so I'm now fully asleep. Thank you, Hoot. That damn Hypnosis. I'll be lucky if I get a Hypnosis to hit in a Wi-Fi battle. Well, it goes down thanks to Toxic. Thank you, Toxic, for being useful. Reflect does wear off as well. And Venipede comes in. Oh, rats. Well, I may as well leave Swelloon in for bait. Alright, so it's going for the Toxic, not Toxic, the Protect there. So this is most likely the Venoshock Toxic Protect set. And it's got Speed Boost. Okay, it's not like the other Venipede we went up against. So there goes the Venoshock. That shouldn't do all too much at all since I am not poisoned. Regardless if it is super effective, it's not going to do too much. Another Speed Boost there. I should probably do something about that. Alright, so I know Venoshock is not going to kill if I swap in my thingamajiggy. It's just whether or not I'm going to outspeed it. That's another problem. So incoming Venoshock. Come on, Lombre. Nice. Alright, so I think it's got like 3 speed boost up, so we're most likely outspeeding me, which is going to be a huge problem. Okay, it goes for the Toxic. If that does become a problem, I will probably just end up swapping into my Quilladin. Hopefully I take this out with a hidden power. Nice. Well, that's Venipede down. That's going to be one major threat otherwise if that didn't go down. Right, so last Pokemon is Curlier. I don't particularly have anything that handle a... Oh, yes I do. I've got Quilladin. Let's be Trollololly and just sending my Quilladin. So, Happy Quills. Let's see what you can do. Alright, so Confusion's not going to do too much at all. Max Special Defense with Everlight makes Happy Quills quite a tanky Special Defense wall, so... it's very surprising. As I said, most grass types are physically defensive. It's very rare that you actually find a grass type though who can be special defensive as well. And Quilladin just happens to fit the bill. Same with Chestnut. That's another special defensive Pokemon you can run. You can even go Assault Vest Chestnut. You just be careful you can't go for Synthesis or Bulk Up or any of those status moves. So Power Up Punch would be the best option there with Assault Vest and Seed Bomb. You can't even go Spike Your Shield either, so that's out of the option too, though most bulky chestnuts would run Spiky Shield. Ah, Litleo, fun. Well, I'm gonna need my sticky web up. Alright, so Litleo is quite fast, so it's gonna knock me down to my sash. I at least get a sticky web up on the field, so they, as I said, poor Swedloon, it's kind of just my scapegoat just to put sticky web onto a field and just die. I feel bad. It's like Pokemon abuse there. Alright, so Swedloon goes down. And I can just bring... It's got Moxie, but it's a special attacker. That makes very little sense. I prefer running on Unnerve. Unnerve. I can't talk at the moment. It's official. I cannot talk. Alright, so of course they're going to outspeed me. If I was timid, that may have been a different scenario. Alright, so Litleo goes down. And what's with these Pokemon not activating my Patera Berry? I've not activated my Patera Berry once in this episode. It's getting quite annoying. And then this thing comes out where I can just Giga Drain and get all my health back. I can't really complain too much. It's more survivability there. Of course you've got one of those. Oh, you actually don't survive. That's funny. A Rindo Berry. Actually, that's not too surprising, it's holding a Rindo Berry. I've known quite a lot of them to hold a Rindo Berry. Alright, Maryl's the last Pokemon. So most likely a bulky set. And it's not even going to live that. So awesome work, Lombre. So that's Meryl down, and that was that battle completed. Aha! So awesome work, team. Swedloon taking one for the team like it always does. It's kind of how it's designed. As I said, I kind of feel bad for it. Alright, so I'm going to interrupt that challenge because we've gone to round 10. That's usually as far as I go. Otherwise this episode is going to drag out way too long. Alright, so that's it for this episode. So again, thank you to those 3 people who suggested those Pokemon to me. That actually turned out a lot better than I thought they would. I didn't actually expect to reach round 10 and only be losing mainly Swedloon. I haven't come actually close to losing a battle as of yet. That will change though now from rounds 11 to 20. We'll probably get swept by something that's going to completely counter me. So that's going to be really quite fun. So next episode we'll continue on using this NFE grass team and see how far we get with these 3 Pokemon. So, as always, thank you so much everyone for taking the time of your day to check out this episode. And if you like what you see, make sure to stick around for future episodes. And as always, if you want to leave your own suggestion for a Pokemon I can use in the future episodes, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. So, having said that, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!